So we came up here to the top of the geocache hill. All the carved stones are still here. So today I want to take that old trail up to Charcoal Road, and I want to see what shape Charcoal Road is in. I came up here late last fall, right after the rains had started. The county must have gone down and bladed the road just before the rain started. There was like 4 to 6 inches of chewed up clay that they had disturbed when they bladed it. And when that got rained on, it was just soft, soupy mud. So I wanted to take a look at it here. We're getting towards the end of the rainy season. I want to see if that road is kind of compacted a bit. I want to do a few things up here this coming month, and I figure if Charcoal Road is passable, I can get up here and avoid the creek crossings, which are still pretty deep. So anyway, I'm going to get going here down to the saddle, take that trail up to Charcoal Road, and I'll fire the camera up when I get up there, and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, so I came up the little trail. It comes out on the outside of that turn there, and this is Charcoal Road. It feels like it's settled up pretty good. It's pretty firm as long as you stay out of the soft spots. Looks like they did take either a truck or a tractor down here at some point. You can see like the outside of the turn was pretty solid and the inside was a little bit softer. So I think if you stay kind of on the uphill side here, so I'll probably go up here and then cross over to the high side of the road. Yeah, I'm at 0.64 miles, 1 kilometer to here from the canyon trails. I think it's probably another 1/4 to 1/3 of a mile up to the junction there. Yeah, so I came up to the Charcoal Road, Table Mountain Road junction there, you can see in the lower left corner. And then I've come about 1/8 of a mile down this ridge. And you can see that ridge continues down. And then if we scroll over here, you can see the blue tracks on the other side. That's how far I got up the canyon last year. This ridge seems to be somewhat clear. The canyon itself seems to be very brushy. Okay, this is the ridge I've been going down. It's not really distinct, and there's a fair bit of trees up here. Like right on the ridge, there's some more mature trees. Unfortunately, I forgot to make an aerial imagery layer of this map, so I've got to go back and do that. I want to see if I can see any clearings along this ridge. See if I can kind of stitch together a bunch of clear spots down here. You know, down here, this is down into the canyon where that trail is. It's pretty dense down there. Top of this ridge is not too bad. Yeah, you get a really nice view across the canyon. So this is Montebello Ridge right here. And yeah, there's some of the old roads over there. That's the power line. I don't know if you can see those power poles. That's probably the power line road that goes up there, because there's power line that comes down this side of the canyon and then it crosses over and goes up over Montebello Ridge. So yeah, this is kind of a neat viewpoint up here. But yeah, this is a possible route. So what I'm going to do is record my track on the way out of here. Yeah, I might try coming up from below and see if I can get up any farther on the trail, because there are signs of the trail down below. I just ran out of time. The last trip I came up here last spring, it was getting late in the day. I think I had to turn around, just push that blue line a little farther up and push this one a little farther down. Yeah, I think if I could get these two routes within a reasonable distance, you know, then I could hook them up in between, because that's what I did over here last year. I did that hike from, I think, this ridge over here, and I went down into the canyon there and then crossed the creek and then went out down here. I had a point down below and I had a point up above, and I just connected the two. That was a nice little loop there. And yeah, this would be a nice loop if I can figure out how to get this section here. I'm going to head back up here. I would show you the route back up to Charcoal Road, but it's like 1/8 of a mile of that. Just dense brush, and you just have to pick your way I think I go through here and kind of just stay on the top of the ridge. So yeah, maybe I'll fire the camera up when I get back up to Charcoal Road. When I was up there, there was 2 tom turkeys and 4 or 5 hens up there. I shot a couple of stills, but I forgot to take out the video camera. So I'll see if those guys are still up there when I get back and show you what the road looks like. Okay, yeah, that's the ridge I came up. They've actually cleared a ways back here. I think that they call that Table Mountain Road, and then Charcoal Road goes up here, up to Skyline ultimately. And yeah, the road wasn't too bad. There's a couple of soupy spots down here. Down a ways, there's a long slope that's pretty soupy. There's water, must be percolating out of the ground and just running down the road. And then where the slide was last year, that area is pretty soft because that whole area was completely filled in again. So yeah, it was about 0.88 miles up here, to 1.5 kilometers roughly. About an hour to get up from below. If I take out the time to shoot videos and take pictures and all that, it's probably more like 45 or 50 minutes. There was a whole group of turkeys, a couple of big tom turkeys. They had their feathers all ruffled up here. I guess they were trying to scare me away or show they were the boss, whatever. Yeah, and they took off up over the hill there. Yeah, I'm going to head down here. But yeah, at least it's passable. So that was what I wanted to find out today. Yeah, so I think if that trail actually exists up here, it goes down into this canyon here. I mean, just at the start here. That's what you'd have to go through. So yeah, I think staying on this ridge might be the way to do it. I guess I've got a little more work to do. I've got to get my aerial imagery layer up here. Anyway, I'm headed down the hill, get back to the trail, and then down the trail to the bike, and then put my jacket on and get out of here. It's a little bit cool today. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that look at Lower Charcoal Road here after the rainy season, and stay tuned. We'll probably be back up here at some point. And as always, thanks for watching.